Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
So now into the box is Sean Green, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto, the right fielder, Sean Green.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game. First game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Damon is there and he has it for the out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
The batter will be John Olerud as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. He pulls this one into right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, Paul Molitor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Molitor, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's over. 2-1. Molitor leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 3 homers and 3 driven in. The set and the 1-0. 2-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And that's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding in is Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner goes for second, fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 4, the catcher.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the season, Perez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Merrifield over at second. Brett at first, 1 gone. And another foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Another full count pitch home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And now in the box, Carlos Santana. The potential tying run for him at third base. Set and the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Full count now. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A three-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Simeon's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a three-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-1 Kansas City. Second inning set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Springer.
Hey Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Count is 1 and 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. Out in front of it, strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Ball
No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball just inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Batting up, the catcher, number 7.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-0 pitch on its way. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 3-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Into the box now, Sean Green, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
At the plate, John Olerud. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit hard, but foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. In is Jorge Soler. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 3.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
First offering. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Johnny Damon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 out with the man at first. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Molitor. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Molitor aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
I got 3-1.
3-1
balls,
now.
1 strike.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Taylor. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he's surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next up is Teoscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays. The center
One out,
fielder,
runner at first,
George.
and that brings in George Springer. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Runners off for second. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Now another 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Nope.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A throw behind the runner at second. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box, Reese McGuire trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ball, that's down.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. To first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Royals 4, the Blue Jays 3. Now into the box, George Brett as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, George Brett.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0. That's in. Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
Due up next is Salvador Perez. .30 pitch.
Hey. Down to 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a
13.
pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Oh, He struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Olderud is under it, and that's the 3rd out. KC down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Chris Bubich is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sean Green. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Misses, ball 2. And 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. To the plate now, John Olderud. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. High and deep to right. So they're going back at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. As he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ball hit high to the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now back.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 5-4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Springer is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first down. Striding forward now is the DH, Hanser Alberto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes. Four runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Next, here is Jorge Soler. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way.
Ball, extra track.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Looked
like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Yeah.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
George Springer the next to hit. High in the air down the right field line. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Base is empty, 2 away, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3 and 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
In now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
Hey!
Now a throw over to first. He just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bichette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch on its way. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor.
The left fielder, Michael
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Hey.
1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Johnny Damon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Whit Merrifield will be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now it'll be Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch of the AB now. Strike called. Now to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when the stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Pickoff move to second.
Each day.
picked up. Bichette moving to his left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with his pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Stepping up is George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Molitor picks it up. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And now they'll get him at third base. Trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, dealing a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The set and the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Swing, strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sean Green. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball.
Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, John Olerud. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Olerud leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Greg Holland enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Greg Holland.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two and one.
We got 2 balls.
Hey, boys,
1
you
strike.
talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home.
Ball inside.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
We got full count.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
in a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Joel Paez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Adalberto Mondesi will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Here's the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swung on and missed, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there, base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The left fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Outside, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder,
Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 58.
Johnny Damon will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Royals strand a pair. This one remains close. It's 6-5. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's George Springer. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So next to bat will be Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. The Jays lead it 6-5. So now here is Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. Second home run early in the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, the ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
George Brett is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
No outs, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. On the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You could definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. But I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Look out. 1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Green in pursuit, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Grounded to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're all even now at 6-6. Jesse Hahn will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 7.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 15. Sean
in now, Sean Green, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, that grounder got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in next, John Olerud. He doubled his last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This is skied into short left center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer, Paul Molitor. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. McGuire at second. Green is over at first with 1 away. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's Merrifield. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Weir still tied 6-6.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Hanser
The
Alberto.
designated hitter, Hanser Alberto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
That's a ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Carl Edwards Jr. will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Johnny Damon will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Gun set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 7-6 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Carlos Santana would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Merrifield, the runner at third. Brett on second. Perez at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The set and the 2-1.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Ready with the 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Royals are on top 8-6. Kyle Zimmer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45, Dial.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Zimmer is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both. And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next to stand in is Teoscar Hernandez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Taylor. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into his windup, the 1-0.
Nope, that's
and this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Merrifield brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, all even now at 8 apiece. Kirby Yates enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, who was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Michael A. Taylor.
Andrew Benintendi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Strike three, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Josh DeMond takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 63, Josh DeMond.
We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Sean Green is looking for his 3rd hit of the ballgame here. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Standing in now, John Olerud. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get fouled. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Scott Barlow is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Barlow.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
As a look, now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now back the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Stepping in now, George Springer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He grounded out last time up. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Jacob
attention,
Junis
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now, hoping
pitching
for
for the
better
Royals.
results than the other arms
Number
that they've run
24,
out there in this one.
Jacob Junis.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs score. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Toronto leads this one 15-8. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Johnny Damon, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner from second is in to score.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
In now, Whit Merrifield. No balls and a strike to count. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line hard, deep into left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Tom Hinkie takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Into the box now, George Brett. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Green waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
So here is Salvador Perez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Merrifield stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Fouled off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. On deck, Carlos Santana. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Molitor brings it in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So stepping in is Carlos Santana. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Three runs already home here. And it's quickly 0-2. KC down to their final strike in this one. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-11 our final in this one. The Blue Jays posted 15 runs in this one. Kirby Yates claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.